land, so I think that's where it's going to be.
We appreciate nickname flexibility.
You can't call everybody an asshole.
Yes, you can.
Yes, rejoice. Sorry.
Continuing, get another invoice, please.
Rejoice with me, Brian. We are the only hunters.
I got a question for Baldy and Jez. You two took away Sarah, and why have you not given her back yet?
Sarah's playing Final Fantasy with Monda was here. Her
He's on
boyfriend was
Horde.
here for a little bit, but now he's on Horde. And Sarah's just so not interested in WoW. I barely got her to play last 2 X packs, so I did not have any chance to get her back this time.
Izzy and Mond are on.
Yeah, they're both.
I
on
played with
Horde.
them a little bit before I came over here.
Yeah, Sarah was playing ESO for a little while with us.
Eat the food.
I keep forgetting to put my fish.
Valdemar did the thing already. I'm impressed.
Yeah, he fell though.
Hit the button.
The button.
Yep. That was Baldy's just go hit the button, follow.
Well, don't you actually have a big red button now?
If I had the big red button, but now Iridian has one too.
I have a super big red button on my paladin.
But it's Valdo's job.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the job. We're talking about the big red button, the one you do not push.
Why not? Push it.
Okay, Deli, you can heal then. I give you permission.
Push it.
You want to die, huh?
That was.
I won't die. Iridian will die.
Love the flavor text.
Well, we'll all die, basically.
Are we not doing the button?
I did the button.
Lafia, resummon your pet because it's not going to work. It might not work. I don't know. Yeah, once you step on the elevator's wonky. It won't like charge.
Thank you. No, that's great. Thank you.
I wouldn't tempt fate. Not everybody's in here.
Hey, we can start having hunters face the wall.
Oh, we have
I'm
hunters.
pretty good with not targeting. And there's not really a lot of like side mobs.
Really,
Stores are going to close soon, so get your butt inside.
I'm not Spectre. Good luck.
That's never a good sign to hear. I see you've learned what that floor stuff does there.
Starting off strong, baby.
Everybody knows what to do, or?
Let me respect real fast. Because this could be a problema.
Did they buff gems and enchants?
Don't think so.
The green ones? Because I remember the quick golden barrel used to be 7 haste, and now it's 30.
Remember, if you get the blood or whatever the heck it is, drop it off on the edges there. Ideally blue if you can, or near there, and then move away from there for cudgel. And when there's ads, kill them.
And during the elevator ride, stand behind the tanks.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I wasn't finished respecting. Good luck.
Oh yeah, and the plasma discharge has 3 charges, I guess. So
That's the line shot. Cad, you taunted for the cudgel?
I think so.
No, I know you did. Why?
Thought I was supposed to.
no,
the
he's supposed to
reason-
pull it out to the side.
The reason
That's
I
what-
was taunting is because I had the mobility to get it over to the blood.
Ah, never mind then. Sorry.
Pack your bloods in as tight as you can.
I'm gonna move him around a little bit.
Somebody's cat went crazy.
Phase 2. Get all the way over the tank.
How fun is this in LFR?
Actually, about the same.
Group I had wasn't too bad.
The most people died in LFR for me was Mother.
Just a quick note, that thing that's fixating on people, that's why you're stacking behind the tanks. I can run into it just to make it pop.
And by the way, you can get knocked off of here, but you can immune or slow fall and you will survive.
And heroically pure warrior. The warrior. I can't speak today.
Why not both?
Kill this as ASAP.
Hero when you get the chance. Ellie, Ellie, Ellie. I was supposed to go to the blood, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yep. This is pretty big though, so we've got some leeway.
I'll move him around so you guys
Try to
can
get out
stand
of
on
this
foot.
blood area. Just clean up the middle for this blood spot.
Yeah.
So everybody evacuate the middle. Can we get a battle res on Merrick?
Yay.
Alright, guys, I need that AFK. I'll be back in a few minutes.
I need to rejigger my. I was not finished. Sorry.
Remember, if we start Bran off, then there will be mini ads.
Killed him almost a whole minute faster.
Nice.
I bet our gear score went up quite a bit in the last week.
Gear score went up. We're DPS heavy like hell. The ratio I'm talking about.
See, rep pallies are doing better than the last expansion.
They're
We did
fairly
fine
strong
last.
now.
We're pretty decent in solo, but when you need an AoE attack, we suck.
Should really go beast mastery, but it's really tough for me to go beast mastery.
Affliction's apparently one of
When
the best.
Jez gets here, I'm gonna push the button.
Push the button.
Hopefully, LA won't die too much.
I love how Bran just has given up on Titan technology, just says to break shit.
I picked him up as soon as I could, and so I don't know what happened there.
It looked like
They
it was
do
a
every-
charge of some kind.
Hmm.
No, it wasn't.
The Crags do some sort of a claw thing in front of them. God, tainted
Those
core.
hurt when they die, so I don't stand out.
It's tasty.
Okay, I'm back.
And you skip the trash.
Very neat.
I remember Tainted Core, but what was it from again? I can't remember like exactly.
Serpentine Cavern.
Oh
For sure.
yeah.
Jobs, look. You're standing on him, Jobs. Move.
Iridian, you want to arrange groups?
That's what I was just doing.
I saw a video on this fight. Can we just run through it real quick?
No, that's exactly what you don't want to do. You don't want to run
Where's
through
you?
it real quick.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean.
So we'll fight her in this. Start fighting her in this chamber, and there'll be like kind of a countdown, and you have to get out of the chamber before the countdown goes to 0, or the whole thing is on fire and you die. So, but we have to go a little bit at a time because it does damage every time you pass through the barrier there, and an ad will spawn on the other side. It is also considered line of sight, so you cannot heal or DPS through it. So we're arranging the order in groups to go through. And you'll go when your group is called out. The other thing to be aware of is that there is wind will happen and it will try to blow you into fire on one end of the room or the other. And then later at the, I think is it the second room or the third room that starts the lasers?
Second room is the lasers.
Okay, so second room starts the lasers. There'll be like lasers that come down kind of all in a line. There'll be like one big opening that's very easy to get through, but you can get through the smaller ones, but I would recommend going for the big one if you can. And it always goes side to side, not front to back. Same with the wind and the fire, and then we keep having wind and fire, and then what happens? Is there anything new in the third chamber?
In the third chamber, it's just she takes double damage in the third chamber.
Oh, that's right. So
Stun
we need to. So the ads kind of need to go down, basically very quickly, where they become very dangerous quickly.
The first group's the main one that needs to worry about the ads, because at that point they don't die immediately, so you might need to do an anti-stun or interrupt.
Yeah, interrupts on the ads too.
By the time we've got 2 groups over there, they just die before they even get a chance to even try.
Yeah, but as long as it's full. So we want to kind of kill as much as we can in the first room before move people over, and I think Iridian had a pretty good sense of the timing of moving people.
All I remember is that Kat and I were last.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, you kind of kept the healers in the same groups, I think. So smart.
I remember Ellie liked going first, and Merrick stays with the tanks.
What?
That was the other way, actually. She went, didn't she go? I don't know.
Yeah, she's going first.
What?
I think she
What?
stayed last time.
I'm really gullible, guys. Like, I don't have to be stoned to be gullible. I'm just super fucking gullible.
I remember her volunteering last time, or I thought I remembered.
It doesn't work if we can hear you laughing while you say it.
The fuck?
Anyways, groups are set up.
So we're going in 4 groups.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that because we're pretty. You still might want to
stagger
a little bit, but yeah. Looked like we had the room for it, and I didn't want to spread them out that much more with the lack of healers that we've got. I can spread it further if we need to, but I figure we can give it a shot with this. So yeah, everybody check your groups. put out a ready check, or are we just waiting on a pull timer?
I really thought you were going to say we're waiting on a pulse, and I was actually, that made sense.
I'm eating garlic bread, so.
Are we going to be vocal about when groups go through?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he will.
Eat.
You don't want to be in front of the boss, by the way. Her attack is a cleave or a cone. Group 1, start making your way through. Group 2, start making your way through. Group 3, start making your way through. Everyone else.
Lasers coming.
Can we get a battle res on Merit? Beams coming through. Opening in the middle. Opening in the middle. Group 1, start making your way through.
Don't be in front of that. I'm gonna flipper.
My commanding shout is out.
Laser towards my side.
Oh, if you want to watch my Twitch stream, it's up. By the way, you want to watch my guild carry me?
Start making your way through.
I say that mostly because I just died on this boss, and Yeah, it was not good. I died to stupid, basically. I looked up from my screen and just didn't fire. Yeah. But I think they're gonna beat her.
Group 3, start making your way through. Everyone else?
Hurry up and get into the hole.
That was a bad beam.
Yeah. Ate a beam.
Oh no, a couple people
You got a
died.
hero, Ellie.
I'll pick up the ads.
It's GG anyway.
Or whatever.
Oh, I forgot it ends.
Nice, they got her.
Like 10%.
So left to right.
Right.
Did we lose Telly?
Who? What
Don't
happened?
jump off the platform.
Delly?
Dolly!
You have
Did
to
you
do it once.
find the answer?
They nerfed the boss that we had issues with the first night, by the way.
Which boss?
The one with Omega Protocol
Oh
modems.
god, okay.
It like lasts longer, so less of them go out in smaller groups.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, how about Delirium?
Maybe she lagged off the cliff.
Kill the sacrifice mob?
I still can't not think of James every time you say that.
The fuck is that? Nonsense.
Yeah, what's with that? Never mind, it's gone.
You will notice
It
that
only
I,
absorbs 200,000
the
damage.
shaman, purged it. I'm just
Ooh,
saying.
Mechanics.
Was it always there, or we just never noticed it?
Oh, you're amazing.
I think it looked like something cast it on it, just randomly, even though it wasn't in combat.
The sacrifice going out. Congrats, Tyrion.
That thing's apparently
Holy shit.
a best in slot.
Nice.
I don't know if it is for Arns, but it is for me. This Fury.
Isn't Arm still a mastery slut?
Nope. Mastery's
They changed
garbage.
that? Oh god.
No, they buffed it by 1,000%, and it's still garbage.
That's
It's-
horrifying.
Yeah, it's like 1.19. It's barely above versatility.
So you're crit haste now.
Crit haste.
You probably don't want to stand on that moon person. Oh. Oh, okay. Don't stand next to a healer.
Furious
Yeah.
haste mastery.
Find Jez.
No.
Don't find Jez. Find Faldo.
Yes.
You know what?
No, Faldo's in melee. As much as, you know.
That's what AoE heals are for.
Oh, which speaking of,
How the hell did somebody get?
that was me.
Was that Halo?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
She's just helping the pace of the pull.
Yeah,
They
but you
Nah,
want
we're
me to
just getting
pull
more trash
those.
mods for loot.
Those ones were all the way
Right?
up at the top, so they weren't actually. Yeah, let's go with Faldo's suggestion. We're going for BOE fishing.
I want more fluid resistant specimen handlers to drop.
Yeah.
I don't want to handle any of your fluid specimen.
That's why you need the resistance.
Are you sure we don't want more freaking hunter gloves?
Those didn't sell very well.
Well, at least we have two
That
now.
That was the joke.
I mean, they sold eventually for 200k, but
Yeah, that's 2 WoW tokens. I'll take it.
That's like 2 raid nights, though, isn't it?
Maybe.
there's probably a ton. It's
Full
probably dropped
break
a lot
on me
now.
right now is like 300. So we put out like 20 people.
I'm assuming that we're going this way because we're doing Vectus first.
What?
I'm 5.
I'm this many.
Vectus is all the way at the far end. This is the Fetid Devourer.
Oh man, wow, that's not
I'm
bad.
kidding.
Fetid cheese.
Okay, watching albino Jubs run is kind of adorable.
Gentle reminder, we'll be staying back at the entrance and letting the tanks pull crap to us.
Also known as Halo. No, I'm kidding. So tempting. Look at how he walks. Da-da, da-da.
Well, he has like hooves and legs, and he's like
Barrel chested. He's all sorts of messed up.
He's a malformed being. Of course.
Stop body shaming people.
He walks like a pit bull.
Or an
Oh,
English
God.
bulldog. My Halo reaches that much. I could do it. Good jump.
just wait for Radiant back here. He'll jump and stuff.
I was watching him jump, do the same thing. Flap, 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 flap.
Can't we have one expansion that we're not having Flappy Birds disorient us?
So everybody run back here.
The old seagulls.
Jez, follow me.
Just
Cast Halo. This is not a drill. Cast Halo.
I
Wait, what?
Oh, it
Go
didn't
grab
pull
the
the
thing.
trash, but it reset him, so the trash is free.
Hurry.
Everybody else stay
oh,
back
yeah,
here.
No, I had to be more in the middle of the room to do that. But
Radiant's
yeah, okay,
coming
I'll
back.
go then.
It was worth a shot. I was trying to have you hit the boss, and then I could taunt it.
I don't know. It looked more like you were having me hit the boss and run away, which I think was, a fair option as well, I guess.
Both are involved.
Right?
Raptors just jumping in slow.
They can both be true.
I was okay with either, to be honest. I don't care.
They really like attacking your demon there, Jackie.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that to be buffed or something because it happens in every instance, no matter where you go. A fell guard will take.
By the way, you're very quiet to me.
Eat.
Drink and be merry. I'm eating my garlic bread as fast as I can.
Delicious.
Stop
Did you say eat, drink, and be Merrick?
Yeah, yeah.
Be Merrick or
Um,
beat Merrick?
Like I said, whatever.
Not both.
Well, there's a bunch of disease stuff. There's like you get one and then like it expires and then it does way more damage after it expires. So if you get that, maybe use a cooldown for the second part of that. Otherwise, make sure that you're not too far from healers. In these alcoves, 2 of them at a time will get this like rain of filth, and then like an ad will spawn there. And we need to kill the ads before they come to full power, or the boss will go over and eat them, and he'll heal a bunch and get buffed. They can, if you have the boss in an alcove, it can be directly in the alcove he's in. If so, then like all hands on that one. Otherwise, ideally, we'll split up. We did it kind of haphazardly last time. It worked anyways. And it's kind of hard to say like which group should go to which one because it's like they can be right next to each other. They can be on one side, they can be on the other. So get them dead. We'll use heroism in the second half of the fight. What else am I missing? I don't remember now.
Jackie was right. He's a witch.
You know she is a witch.
There's a witch, mate, we burn her.
The nose.
Shit's on me and.
I got better.
I think I'll go for a walk.
Everyone's ready?
Oh, this is also the boss with the cone. Dodge the cone.
Oh yeah, the general cone dodging, don't stand in front, that sort of usual stuff.
And the tank's gonna stand on top of each other.
Dodge the cone of shame.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cad, stand on me.
Oh yeah, and don't stand by the
that's one.
tanks. Also usual.
That's the cone.
Start moving towards the alcoves that are getting the filth because they're going to be ads in them soon.
Dodge the cone. Kill the ad.
Going and coming.
Damage is going to ramp up. Get hero.
Ads get pretty.
Dodge the cone.
Whoa, watch out, guys.
Hooray.
I got a green for the boss.
That's not the color I wanted.
Not at all.
It's still BOE.
I've gotten 3 Sanguis Cell now. I guess that's for.
Crafting.
I hope tailoring can.
Nice.
Another whole minute.
Remember, some of these become shit puddles when they die.
Yeah, don't stand in the shit puddles.
Tell my cat that.
Unless you're looting something good.
Were you able to find it? Oh.
That is one of my favorite trinkets.
Which one? The raptor?
You're what?
Not supposed to stand in the yuck.
I wasn't, though.
I learned the hard way.
Oh, it grows, by the way, even after they die.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
It gets bigger.
If you go like the um
welcome back.
Where are we welcoming back?
No, Quell ran away.
It's getting bigger.
That was disgusting. Faldo!
I'm coming.
The button.
Spread out when they become the debuff.
Yeah, you're a demon there. He just is. Yeah, Death Knight.
It's time to fight AIDS boss again.
Tampon bus.
TSS.
Yep.
Still have one.
After trash break.
Yes.
Yep.
Have you been reading OChat?
Ow.
I'm not in OChat, I don't think.
You should be.
How do I do that?
You might just need to make it active in your window because it may have been previously inactive. Like, so right click on the tab and make it show. Yeah.
So 5-minute break. Go Bass.
There's still those three.
Smoke Bio. Oh, those two. Never mind. No, no, don't break yet. Just kill this shit.
Run!
Hunters face the wall.
I didn't do anything.
I'm just blaming the hunters immediately.
See if I can get out the door.
I'm out the door, and I taunted.
Okay.
I think the
I'm
death
out the
grip
door,
got
Chance.
him. Like,
Kill the trash.
It wasn't the death grip. Somebody sent something in, and it bounced. They didn't wait for it to come out to them.
damn projectiles.
Flood ritual it is. Okay, now break time. Bath,
Break time.
smoke, fire, the food bio.
Lights gone.
Whatever.
Nobody's left to smoke.
Yeah, like nobody smokes anymore, but Hyde's gone.
Well, then someone's gonna have to take it up, and not Ellie.
The hell?
I had to restart my client. Oh, she's coughing or something?
Okay, who are we making fun of now?
Yes.
Okay. Shit, which boss is this?
Faction.
I mean, I think the idea with free, and you can get back to regular weapons.
Everything but my weapon.
Because especially since now you can't actually power them up anymore. So.
It's always the weapon.
Hi, Sonny.
What's the pants? But I just got a pair tonight. Very nice, Warforged.
What was keeping me from getting epic was my pants and my chest.
Pants. Sonny, watch out.
Common theme.
Good girl.
Ew. Following players are away. Jubilee. Where are you? Hey, Jackie Chan, can you drop a summon stone so we can summon him? Thank you. Yeah, summons incoming. Possibly more than one.
So
Oh,
this
the
is
solo looks different too.
This is the one with all of the diseases and stuff. Well, none of which can't be cured. So it's got the Omega Vector, which bounces around no matter what you do. If you've got like very few stacks, and you're particularly if you're out, come inside and share because it's going to go to someone, and we want it to not have huge stacks on anyone if we can avoid it. So we kind of want everybody all together in the BGP. That will also make it so that when the ad spawns from you, you're not too far out, so we don't have to run too far to kill it because we want to kill it as fast as we can so that it doesn't do immunosuppression because that's very painful to try to heal through. The area when someone gets the ad on them initially, it's called gestate, and they'll be stunned and they'll do a small AOE. So step away from them if they are near you. If you get what the heck is that other the thing that you have to warn out? Well, there's a thing that you have to run out. I don't know what it's called though.
I think you're thinking of the next boss.
No, I think I'm thinking of this one. This one also has a debuff that you need to run out and drop on the side because it'll leave a puddle on the ground, and if you run through that puddle, it'll spawn an ad.
That's the next boss. This one has you run out and catch the circles that are falling to prevent them from spawning the ad.
Oh, okay, you're right. I am thinking of the next one. I'm really tired today.
It's okay.
Okay, Gammon, save us. I think we're all here, contrary to Baldy or whoever it is summoning everybody. I think everyone was there for the ready check, so we're just doing the poll.
So do you want to stack with that Omega Vision? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, we want to like, cause I know a lot of like people like to stand way out if they can. We want people to be all pretty up close. You don't have to be all up on necessarily, but stay in pretty close so that we don't have to run too far, and that way that the debuff will get shared more evenly.
You don't have to literally be on top of everybody, but at least a loose pile so that people can get in and kill the ad fast.
What about this Plague Bomb I see here?
I think that's the one you have to bounce back up. Is that the one you have to bounce back up?
It doesn't bounce back up. That's also the next fight.
Oh,
But you do
yeah.
have to catch it in the same way. It's the one where
Oh,
if you
yeah.
don't stand in it, it spawns an ad, and we really don't want the ads.
So that's phase 2.
Yep.
So phase 1 is as he is right now, and then like phase 2, he'll kind of like go underground and like disperse and like do like shoot red plague like on the ground like in lines, so avoid it. And then during that time there'll be circles on the ground, and we want to make sure that at least one person stands in it. It's not a split damage thing, it's just one person needs to be in it so we don't get the yucky ads.
Got it.
The theme of this dungeon seems to be red.
I mean, we're chasing a blood god?
Sure.
The ready check was earlier, so let's pull this. Go with the Radians.
Gonna pull him further out. There's the ad, kill it.
And see, that's pretty far out. That makes us have to run really far. That's too far.
Run away. Kill the ad. There's a bunch of circles over back where the boss was. We need all these covered. We have an ad, murder it. Stand in these circles.
Add up.
And
We need another healer.
Okie dokie.
At least at this stage of the game.
Don't soak. And stand and stuff. But not the soak. Stand in the big thing.
Uno mas healer.
Jubs, if you don't mind. I think you volunteered. Oh, and Ellie has mass res, so don't. Whatever. Too late. Way too late.
The Jubes.
We're not gonna get very far because we're pretty much dry at that point. So
I'll drop a feast once everybody gets here.
We also had an ad spawn during phase 2, which is supposed to be the recover time. During the phase 2, you want to get away from the boss, but you do want to be spread around the room to be able to pick up what you can of the various puddles that spawn.
Were the range DPS in the right place?
It's not a matter of range or not, because there's nothing to fight during that phase, or should be nothing to fight during that phase. We just had everybody ran away from where the boss was, and then a whole fuck ton of the soak spots spawned over there.
It's not always. It's not the phase I was talking about.
Oh.
For like the bouncing of the ick.
Stuff your face.
If you insist.
Falvo do the thing.
Yeah, that's my job to tell him what to do.
No, actually, it's Iridian's job to tell him what to do.
Oh,
It's actually his one of his jobs as an officer is to tell Faldo what.
I was voluntold to voluntel what Faldo does. Not that he listens, but
Wait, what?
exactly. As you were, Faldo.
I did that on purpose, you know.
Shut up! You're
Somebody-
ruining the magic.
Somebody talking about me? I think I heard somebody talking about me.
Abyssal Knigget.
What did you just say?
Hey now, Baldy.
That's their word.
We won't have that language in this room.
Wait, I didn't say it. It's not my fault. You can't blame me for everything that racist that happens here.
We can try.
Why not?
I don't want to know what you do with briny fish.
Oh, congrats on 102.
Pulling in 12. I think I have lag or something.
It started over.
I'm not
actually
getting
unfortunate.
DBM timers then.
1.
I just got them.
All at once.
Yeah. Erdin, do we want to stack or just whatever?
Loose stack?
And
Oh, you mean us specifically?
Us, tanks.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess not.
Staying on this side to stay away from the infection is preferable.
Oh yeah, I thought maybe it's the next one where we have to like get a little angle
Next
between
one
us.
we have to be spread out.
There we go.
Because the next one's got that cleave. Run away. Still kill that. Cover the room.
circles are up. They are all covered. More circles. All covered. Boss back up. Add.
That was better. We only got I only got one of the lingering infection. Maybe they just got they're more picky this time.
Cad, when you're tanking and an ad spawns, can you taunt it?
Yep.
I'm gonna try and do that. I'm tanking as well. Because that way.
If you have less than 4 stacks, I would recommend coming in and relieving some of melee. And and he's splitting, so get out. Of course he goes right, everybody was. Circles are up. There's one in the far back. Liquids are all covered. Circles are up. And all covered.
Enzo, heal yourself. When do we hero? Now?
Sure.
Yeah.
Hero.
Well, if you can hug somebody with Omega. Bellin, same thing.
He's about to split. Get out. Circles are up. One on the far back, or two in the far back, and we need one on the far right here. Okay, Balance got it. We're good. Circles are up. Got a couple in kind of far out places here, and I think we're all covered. And boss is back up.
Who needs mana?
Not you.
Jesus Christ, yes.
Just kill the boss.
Good job.
We did a thing.
Yay, thing doings.
Oh, shut up, Ran.
Congrats, Deli.
Thanks. I seem to get nothing but trinkets somehow. But it's a pretty nice one, so I will not reject it.
Yeah, they're you get 1 from each normal, 10 from each heroic. You need 25 to craft the first level and 250 to craft the second level.
That's a lot.
Well, you just need 25 kills. Just. I think the first ones are 340s and the second ones are 370s.
355s and 385s.
Okay, so what the fuck do I know?
What the fuck do you know?
I know that pushing button 3 makes stuff bleed.
Sorry, 370s and then 385s.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like the professions are kind of wonky.
There's
Like-
something about you get bits of it back.
You
You get-
can scrap it and you get
Yeah.
it back. So you can
Yeah,
actually
but-
fish for traits.
Kinda.
But like jewel crafting doesn't have any use for them, and like if you have double gathering, then you have no use for it. So
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that we can create mythic level gear. The first time we've been able to since what? Ever?
It's only 2 slots in your BOP.
You do a lot with 2 slots.
I've heard that about
Yeah.
you.
Yep.
That's also what he said.
Mm-hmm.
pestilent muck. I think, as usual, Blizzard does not tune the BOE drops the first week, so the second week everything's nerfed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we also had shit for BOE drops until we got to the next set of trash, where it's just trash for days.
Oh yeah, fuck that center section stuff. We probably should have cleared the trash from the other direction.
Probably. But I also didn't really want to make or try to herd everybody all the way background.
Yeah. Just means we need to one-shot them.
Thanks, Mark.
Is Merrick giving you an infection?
He set me on fire.
Was that before or after teabagging?
Yeah, he does that mid raid, like mid boss pull.
I'll set people on fire mid-boss, but I used to do it last X-Pack all the time. Of course, I had 3 heroic leaps back then. I could literally, between boss swings, heroic leap over, set somebody on fire, and heroic leap back.
Well.
Pet Lion, get back here.
We
What?
don't have anybody in the Carolinas in the guild, right?
What is that about the guild?
Yeah, that hurricane is gonna hurt if anyone's down there.
Say what now? What hurricane?
The hurricane that's gonna hit the Carolinas.
Oh, fuck the Carolinas.
Okay then.
I thought it was important, like Louisiana or something.
God bless us, everyone.
Things
See,
don't really
the
respect
bright side,
threat,
the bright
so-
side for Ellie with living in New Jersey is that if a hurricane hit, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference afterwards.
Nah,
No.
nah.
I
Business
don't
as
think we
usual.
clean Jersey that much.
Might be
I mean,
neater.
go through certain areas of New Orleans and you'd think it's a day after Katrina. They still have roads that are upended and broken.
Who pulled me?
Is this boss single target?
No.
There's single target.
I mean,
Thank you.
no.
I was processing each of the phases. The first phase is, first phase is not single target. Every other phase basically is.
I see target.
Don't kill Bellin. Oh, jeez.
Something personal, Copenhagen. Damn it.
Yeah, you didn't kill me.
I really did try.
Guess pop cooldowns next time.
You insist.
Ugh, this remake sucks.
Why did you release?
Because Anza did.
Okay.
Because this way, y'all are gonna kill the rest of the trash while we're running back.
What trash?
Maybe? Okay.
There's one more mob.
Exactly,
What are you
that
talking
one.
about? That's the boss.
You mean like
This is-
LFR did and popped hero on the trash?
Oh. Is this the one with the donuts? The shadow donuts? Oh. Are we
Are we
running away?
pulling on purpose or?
That's not the boss.
Oh, that's
Not the boss.
Oh, that's right.
I
I keep
can't
forgetting
remember this guy. I don't remember how he looked like.
I don't think you were here. Maybe.
No, like I was trying to think this is the boss. I'm like, how did I not remember this guy? He looks crazy. But he wasn't the boss. Okay.
He's not
Makes
the
sense
boss.
then.
There is a boss that looks exactly like him, but he's
Oh.
Yeah,
polished.
he's like the second to last
He's
boss.
Iridian's boss.
Bye, Radian.
Merrick, set him on fire.
I guess we're supposed to stack or something. I got hit for 127,000 and 156 or 159,000 at the same time.
Yeah,
could
I'm
have
pretty
mitigated
sure
some of that.
the 13th Amendment makes it illegal for bosses to own you like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind. He gets a buff that says damage dealt increased by 500%. Damage or movement speed reduced by 70%.
Yeah, he's supposed to run away.
Siri, summon the boss.
Here he is. So the wheels do kind of raid damage no matter what. There's nothing you can do about that. We want to for people who won't hear, the shadow donuts are a little hard to describe, but you'll see very quickly what they are. There'll be like 3 different kind of circles of shadow donuts. Like one, they'll come in different like orders. So sometimes it'll be like first it'll be right on him, and then there'll be a circle. Then so like everywhere else is safe, and then it'll be like the circle is like part way out that's safe, and then like only far away is safe, and so you just kind of have to keep on your toes and be ready to move based on where the shadow donut will be, and there'll be 3 of them before it's safe again. This is one you'll get a shadow debuff that you'll need to run out. What the heck is it called?
Rolling Deceit.
Yes, rolling deceit. Thank you.
Roiling.
So if you get that, run it out to the edge of where you are, so that because if anybody runs over the puddle that it leaves, it'll spawn an ad, and we don't want that. So there will be ads that will spawn on the side of the room we're on now. There'll be 3 of them. You can kind of move them, but mostly we want to interrupt them as much as we possibly can. They don't have a lockout on their interrupt in their cast. So like if you cast, they can immediately start again. So you kind of want to do it like towards the end of their cast bar if you can. They will be very high priority because they do an awful lot of damage. And then let's see, phase 1, we want to stack to kill ads and then spread out. Is there other ads in phase 1? What are they?
The Celithids.
Oh yeah, the
army of
Silithids.
marchers.
Yeah, so they kind of are kind of everywhere, and it makes things a lot easier if we do the BGP for at least the ad part, so that we can get them all in, because their aggro is a little bit wonky, and it's going to be very hard for tanks to taunt if they're way far out.
They're fixate. It's not taunt.
Oh, that's
at
right,
all.
they fixate. That's what it is. I knew that their aggro was weird. So yeah, we want to have everybody all close, and so we can all DPS them down together, and then spread out when they're otherwise not there. And then for phase 3, there will be little swirls on the ground that we need to soak. Was it swirls on the ground or things you bump up?
It's
Is it
circle? It's the bump up.
Yeah, yeah. So if you get the debuff from that, you'll get a really big, strong buff that makes you do a lot of extra damage, and then you'll get mind controlled. So you can get broken out of the mind control in this one, so people can beat you down and break you back out. He does an I-beam also. I think it's targeted on a particular player, so ideally you want to run that out of the group also, which is part of why we stay a little bit separate. I think there's probably more things I'm forgetting. I should take better notes.
That's basically all of it. It's just like we said. The biggest one that was forgotten was the GTFO with the marker in phase 1.
The what?
Get the fuck out
Yes.
with the I-beam.
Oh, the I-beam that I just mentioned. Looks like we can use the feast, so we'll do that too. Eat the thing.
I am again not getting DBM full timers.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, mine are like 4 seconds delayed. Don't stand behind either tank.
Gorb, you want to be on the other side, yeah? Incoming donut.
The next one's going to be in the middle here, is going to be safe only.
There's the GTFO. That's why you need to run it out. BGP with the ads. AoE stuns work on them.
Ow.
Whoa.
Donuts.
BGP the ad. Looks like this is gonna be wipe. That big marker's to get the fuck out. It's not a wait and get the fuck out, it's a get the fuck out immediately.
Would a fourth healer help?
Looks like the ads do a ton of AoE damage. Or the jagged mandible does on everybody.
Not zapping several people would help too.
We'll give it
Zap's
a
the biggest
few
extraneous.
more pulls before we go that route. We're not executing the mechanics at all, so let's give it a chance.
Yeah.
Long way
Yeah.
around.
We lost like 5 or 6 people to an I-beam.
Yeah, that can't happen.
Yeah, do we remind everyone that it's got like a little bit of a delay? When it tells you GTFO?
Where you going?
You guys are all stopping at the wrong one.
Tyrion and Jez, we killed that guy already.
I blame him
What are you following me for?
because I follow whoever's ahead of me. As a rule, I never know where I'm going.
So 3 heals again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Eat the thing.
Although you should program a add-on that when you say that, it just makes me automatically use Battle Shout.
Used to do that for the paladin buffs and stuff.
I really kind of like savoring this, so I'll type it out.
Just as a reminder, the 2 big things with the BGP allows us to kill the ads a lot faster because those dots do a lot of damage. And the other thing is that I saw a couple people in the middle of the loose clump get the I-beam, and then there's no obvious place for them to run. So by the time they start running, they're still hitting a bunch of people.
Yeah, also run once you get that button over your head, or that arrow.
Everyone's ready. Already in pull when ready, and just give me the top count.
Okay.
That time I got it. I assume it's at 7, 6, 5.
Yep.
Mhm. Don't be anywhere near tanks. Jackie Chan, move.
It's just his demon.
Okay. I thought he was pretty close there, though.
He's close, but he's not that bad.
Donut time.
It's coming from the outer this time.
Phase 1, there it is.
And
When you run those beams out, try to get closer to the walls. It is an actual beam.
And there you go. With the group up, we can kill them a lot faster.
donut.
He's mixing it up this time. Last time it was just alternating back and forth.
Yep. Remember your cookies.
Phase 2.
Add. Split up and focus them down.
And interrupt the thing.
Yes, many interrupts. And stun. The stuns work too.
Does fear work?
Yes.
Somebody dropped a puddle relatively in the middle of the room. Be careful.
Okay. I'm sorry, what? Oh, cool. Is it a whole thing or just like a refill for it?
Donut incoming.
That's cool. See, I was way ahead of the curve on that.
Add.
Whirling Deceit, drop that at the wall. Have an ad. Honestly, you can probably just ignore the big ad, Guardian.
When the big Ed dies, he does a lot of damage, just FYI. Donut. Ads with interrupts.
We get a committing. We're good.
Donut. With ads. Okay, can you pull this one?
I just pulled one, sorry.
Because it's like in the middle of a thing.
Nope, pulled the wrong one.
And it would be how that happens. Alright, so I've got the swirlies on the ground that will bounce a ball up. When you hit the ball up, it's the thing that gives you the buff and does the mind control after that.
It's behind the group. Somebody needs to catch it.
Looks like
Do we hear
Jez.
us?
It will only affect one person.
Here or now?
Do we have
Still
any
Jez.
PRS?
Don't hurt me.
How many reses do we have?
One, none. One.
I'm MC'd in the back.
I'll get it already in.
That's not a good idea. We need a DPS to grab it.
DPS good in behind me. It's
Donut.
gonna be awesome. You have 18 seconds to kill this.
We're gonna have to break you out, but yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Remember your cookies and potions if you have.
Kill Cad. Don't kill Cad.
And interrupt the mind control people if you can.
Oh no, we weren't catching orbs. That's one of the other problems we had.
It's a very
No.
fast swipe over, eh?
Don't release. We have
Damn it.
well.
So if people don't catch the orbs that are bouncing around, then they just land and start pulsing harder and harder.
quick question. If I caught one and I was already MC'd, can I catch another one after the fact?
I don't
After
think
you're
so.
broken out, yes.
Oh, after you're broken out, yeah. While you've got the debuff, I don't think you can.
That is true.
Can I get a summons?
There's no lock here yet. In fact, the lock is behind you, so no.
Why are Iridian, Delhi, and Jub's names red?
Doesn't look
Probably
good to me.
Do
because
they need to
the last time-
repair?
No, I'm okay.
Probably just need to console reload UI.
Could you actually keep that thing fear locked now? Until we get to it.
Drop some
It's either
cookies.
the right left add, not the left right add.
He means back
Back
left.
left. Okay, there you go. That's. I didn't read the next line.
I think the one that's over here is usually everyone's first target to jump towards in the back, so the other one's probably the better idea. At least from what I've noticed.
Oh, I'll give it a go. So you're talking about
What, do you want me to fear this one over here where I'm standing, or on the opposite?
Go for this one over here, because everyone else seems to jump to the other one first.
What'd I do?
The thing.
feast, eat it.
So I don't know if you saw the post, but this week's dungeon cache, if you do 4 mythics, then you get a heroic piece of gear. Like that. You get tendrils.
Is it pulled from this loot table or like just 370s of any loot?
It's Uldir heroic.
So you won't get world quest stuff.
Gotcha. I think all my best in slot is world quest stuff, but never gets to high item level.
Let's get ready checked. Let's get the boss down.
Baldo!
He already
What?
did the thing.
Okay, thank you.
It's only Iridian that should be yelling at Faldo for that.
But those
I
are
thought it was
Baldy thing.
Baldy's job.
No, it's
That's still
Iridian's
fine.
job.
See, he farmed it out. It's official.
Baldy's
I-
really good at making a screamer out of Faldo.
Yeah. And
But is it consensual?
Ellie's fish. I'm distracted by Ellie's fish.
Look at that fish wiggle.
Where's Jackie Chan?
Sorry, I had to chase the cat. It was going up.
They run away again.
Jackie Chan's here, so whenever you're ready, Iridian.
What a dick.
Alfie, of course.
Yep.
But this time I just call it Dusk and Alfie walking side by side up the
Oh, here we go.
Donut. Add sync. Donut. I'm dead. Ads.
This is phase 2. So you can spread out now if you need to.
Hey, Coop, we're trying to fear that one.
Be ready to drop off the shit at the edges. Not drop it in the middle. That's how we get the extra bad ads.
Ah, that's pretty good. All right.
Add in the back.
I'm gonna pull that in.
Is there a glyph for warlocks to keep fear targets still too?
Nope.
They just don't walk.
Well, that thing ran off.
Oh. That's interesting.
Donut.
I mean, that was definitely nice. It kept a lot of damage down.
I know there used to be a glyph that would just like they'd stand still.
I have one as a warrior, but
Don't run into the puddles, please.
And the back.
Phase 3 sounds like it's winding up.
Donut.
Ads.
That was my stupidity.
And add in the back.
We really can't sustain these big ads.
Yeah, one was my fault. Back
Should we
to
hero?
Sure, hero.
When do we hear? Yeah.
Donut.
Orbs are going out. Start catching them. Keep track of that shit. Bounces in front of the boss. Somebody get there.
Not CAD.
Just look for that pillar if it's not being caught.
No, someone's there.
MC in the back.
Bro.
It's not being held right now, guys. See it? Someone get it.
Where? Donut.
Just kill the boss.
But don't stand in the donut.
We can get it. You gotta still interrupt the people that are casting Sonic Blast.
Nice.
Nice.
Thanks for all the dots, people.
I always try to throw a stun up right when you're coming out of it.
Totally had the Soul of Sin, their Dark Souls 3 final boss music going as we
What do you need, Merrick?
Do we have enough time for next guy?
Nope.
If we kept going, it would be to farm BOEs. We're actually talking about that now.
Call it. Call it.
Like we're gonna listen to you. So yeah, we're gonna call it. Because if by the time we finish clearing the trash, it's gonna be 11:30 my time, 8:30 whatever time. So there's not really a point to doing that.
Stop moving your damn auction house.
Yeah, 1 second. I can leave the auction house up in Borealis Harbor. Someone else keeps on moving me.
I can't imagine who that would be.
Well, it's Jez once, and then someone else, and then
Cool. I think you may have meant to trade this to a different person.
Yeah, send that to Merrick.
So see you guys tomorrow night at 6 server, whatever
Same
time
bat
you know,
time?
guys. You guys know what time it is. And thanks for coming. And we
Good
did
job,
pretty
boys.
good. Figured out everything. Mostly one shot or close enough.
Yeah, we got farther than last week on the first day. That's an improvement.
Yep. Logs is up.
Already up.
Merrick, open trade with me.